Hello folks, it's Sandy from Talk of Thailand again, and today the video that I promised recently about some very special services available here in Thailand for internment after your death. This was a result of the investigations I was carrying out into what options were open to us after we died here in Thailand, and it came down to burials or cremations. Well, being cremated is not everybody's cup of tea, and I realise that, and many people would be looking for, if possible, an option away from cremation. And I had the privilege of visiting someplace very, very special, unbelievably special, where it is possible to get a wonderful, if there is such a thing, wonderful interment, where a lot of people would like to be in the afterlife for eternity. So if you're interested in that place and you want to know more, please keep watching. Thank you. Okay folks, what I want to talk to you today about is Nirvana Memorial Parks. Now, this company has been in existence for about 25 years, and in those 25 years they've opened up over 20 memorial parks in over 5 countries in the world, and they are expanding, and they are providing a phenomenal service to people that are looking for memorial facilities. Now, here in Chonburi, they're situated just off the 331, a little bit north of Lam Shabang, and it's about 40 minutes drive from Pattaya, and I would imagine it's equidistant actually, more or less, from Bangkok. So it's a nice central facility in the central region here of Thailand. So what they offer two particular aspects actually. The first is they can inter ashes. If you've been cremated somewhere else, then they will put your ashes into a special place within the park, and they will be maintained there for forever actually, and will be a memorial for those people who want to come and pay their respects. More importantly, and what I think is of probably more interest to expats like myself or foreigners, people who may not be too happy about being cremated when they come to their end of life. And I can understand that although we're going to be dead, some people would prefer not to be cremated, they prefer to be interred. And that is exactly the main thing that Nirvana Memorial Parks offer actually. They offer for all religions, or even if you don't have a religion, there's a facility there to have a lovely tomb in a nice plot of land in a beautiful memorial park. A memorial park that's been selected for the surrounding scenery and to let nature play its part in providing the wonderful, beautiful, serene ambience that happens, that you feel when you walk into the park and you start wandering around and looking at the facilities. There's nice places to sit and think and share your memories, or just keep your memories to yourself. But it's a beautiful, beautiful facility. And what they offer actually is, for people like myself or for foreigners, you can have a plot. And now this is not just a standard graveyard plot by any means. This is actually a tomb. You're actually getting a tomb. And that is in a plot that is 6 meters by 4 meters. So it's a very sizable piece of land actually, and the tomb is properly constructed. It's constructed down on a concrete bed with cement walls, and then with compartmentalized for 1 or 2 people, and then they build up the top of the tomb, and the finish they give to it with marble and granite, etc., is an absolutely spectacular finish, as you see in the video here. But it's a facility that you would think would be out of the financial possibilities for a lot of people, and that is where I think we're wrong actually, because I think there's a lot of people that could afford this and would like to afford this and would be happy to either get a plot for themselves or a plot for themselves and their partners, because if you've enjoyed yourselves together in life, then why not be close in eternity? That to me is a very nice consideration if you would like to go that way. So, as I say, a lot of people will be worried about the cost limitations to this. Well, let me tell you, it's not as bad as you think actually, because currently, if you were booking it just now, you'd be the cost would be approximately $25,000 US for this large plot of land, including the fabrication of the tomb, etc. And that tomb can be for 1 or 2 people. So if it's for 2 people, then obviously it's the value is even better. But I noticed that there's several Christian graves on site already with just 1 person in. That's maybe that's just currently, but it's not beyond the bounds of reasonability for $25,000 US, and that equates to about 18,000 pounds UK, or about 20,000 euros. So there's a lot of people that can afford it, and there's a lot of people that I'm sure would like to think about this possibility, and maybe actually engage in getting that particular plot. Now, if it's of interest, they also have a finance option where you can reserve your plot for 25% of the total cost, and then the balance is to be paid within 2 years, which is a reasonable thing. But what you've got to remember is that the creation and the building of the tomb and the creation of the plot won't begin until full payment has been received. So if you pay everything up front, then we'll get on with preparing the tomb and finishing off the plot, and that way you can see that the plot, maybe if it's for yourself, you'll be able to go and view your own plot and know that it's there in readiness for when you need it. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people might like actually. So none of us want to lose the plot, do we? Anyway, I think the first step, if you are interested, is to get in touch with Nirvana Memorial Parks and have a talk with them and look at the possibilities and tell them what you want, and maybe also a visit to site so you can look at the plots and choose your plot even, because there is some variations and there is some places that cost vary a little bit, but it's a beautiful location, and it's a wonderful park. It's probably the best memorial park I have ever seen in my life, and they're very proud to state that it's the most beautiful memorial park in Thailand. So you could be part of that if you wanted to be, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be if you wanted to be. So that's what it's all about, people. I'm going to do another video after this at some stage, and I'll do it on, just so people that are interested or maybe interested, I'll do it on how they actually construct the tomb and the finishes on the top. But the top is finished wonderfully with granite and with marble and the ornaments, etc. So it's a beautiful, relaxing area, place to be in. The mood and the ambience is phenomenal, and I think everybody that went there would be very, very impressed. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a think about it, and get in touch with the Nirvana Memorial should you wish to get more information. Bye for now. Bye.